Good morning, it's Savannah. I hope everyone is doing all right today. I am going to do the next part, or the next step for this winter journal that I started last week. And today we are going to put in the signatures. But first, I need to cover up this this smear that I noticed last week. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if something with ink got on it while I was working, or if it was there before and I didn't notice. I have no clue. Anyway, I am going to put this picture on the back that came from the kit. This kit, again, is the winter journal kit from the Digital Collage Club. I can get the cap off this. What's the best way? Actually, I think I'm going to see if glue stick is going to be enough. I think it should be, but I don't want it to get all wrinkly and everything. It's not a glossy cover at all, so I think it should be okay. So what is everybody up to today? We started our busy birthday season a few days ago in our family. My husband's birthday was on Saturday, and today is my eldest's birthday. And then we got the holidays and everything. And right after that, a week after Christmas, is another son's birthday, and then our anniversary, and then another son's birthday after that, and then another son's birthday. So yeah, we have our busy season now. I did mean to ink that first, and I completely forgot. Let's see. This is enough to just sort of hide the white tearing at the edges and stuff. I can touch it up later though. So that's that. All right, on to the signatures. So this is going to have 2 signatures, and each one's going to be about 8 pages long. So these are all from the kit. I did print this on matte photo paper, although it's kind of smooth for matte. It's not, I don't know. It's not glossy, but it has a bit of extra smoothness that I didn't expect. Maybe that's just what matte photo paper is like. I'm not sure. It's a different brand than I would have had before. So this is pages from the kit for one signature. And I think I'm probably going to put this one on the that you see first when you open the journal, the front signature. There's this. I just love this. It's so cute. L'hiver. Winter in French for anyone who doesn't speak French. There were a couple of pages in this that I didn't really love, the deer being one of them. It wasn't so much the deer that I didn't like as what was on the back of it. You might have seen when I flipped it over to put the glue on. And I don't know where it's gone now, but I think it was this one. I didn't love this. I thought about using this actually on the back, so why it's all cut out. I guess this one wasn't too bad, but I didn't want the journal was getting too chunky, I think is why I didn't put a 5th one in each one, partly too. Okay, I'm babbling again. So these are some of the extra pages that I found to put in each signature. If you can hear my boys in the background bickering a bit, I'm sorry. They're supposed to be nice to each other. We'll see if they settle down or not. So each one is going to get a handwritten recipe. So Winnie's Dark Fruit Cake Steamed and Steamed Fruit Pudding. They're going to get a doily with some coffee dyed paper. This is just some stationery that was in the auction that I got a little while ago. And then there's some ledger paper with a book page. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to attach this. It'll be sort of a little small tuck spot on this side and a bigger pocket on the back. And then on the inside, I've already snipped it so it doesn't bulk up in the middle, but folded it up to make pockets on the inside. So we'll put one of these into each signature. Maybe I don't want that one there. Do a little one next, because this one I can move so I can still see the cute birdie. That there. All right, I wanted this to be showing in the middle, I think. So I am all fumbling. Maybe like that. Or maybe more like this to sort of break up the green a little bit, because that is a little bit harsh. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. That up. So on top of today being a birthday, my daughter has a homeschool girls club meeting this afternoon. They're going to be learning quilting. I think I like that for that one. I need to do the frosting for my son's cake. Right now my husband is at his cardiac rehab, which he's almost done finally. He's got one more after today. So that'll be nice because it's a lot of driving. Maybe I'll do this here. Yesterday my daughter had her horse riding lesson. You might have seen the picture I put on Instagram for that. Okay. Am I happy with this? How did this end up where I didn't have to put two? Oh, I did put two together. Okay. So did I count wrong? Alright. So I'm happy with that. So now the fun part. Try and sew them in without getting it too out of place. Looking for clips. I already forgot what I was looking for. Clips. Three clips is going to have to do because that's what I can find. Okay, I'm going to do the back one first because then I'm not trying to fight with it falling in my way. I'm trying to do the next one. And probably even two clips is enough. Okay. So this is a cool little cradle that my husband 3D printed for me. And I can rest that in there. Put this here. And then I can use it to do it pretty evenly. So let's see, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I've already lost count. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 7, 28, 29. Okay. So that's going to be 14. The 15th hole is going to be the middle. Am I even in? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hope I did that right. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That may not be even the middle. We'll see. Looks pretty good. And then we'll do, let's see, 4 in from each side. Is this going to line up well? I think so. Okay. Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 5 to 6. Of course, it's not quite the same. Okay. No, I think what I might do is just stack them and then use those holes as my guide. That'll be easier than me trying to count and math on camera. Okay, this will be the back one. I'm just going to do, let's see, I think I'll do a black thread. So this kit I got off Amazon. It didn't come with the case, but with all the olive needles, the thread, and there's a couple of bone folders from Amazon a while ago. I think it was like $20. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So about 3 lengths per signature. 2.5 is probably enough, but I like to have a little bit of extra in case I want to do some kind of charm or anything like that. I'd rather have a little bit extra than not enough. All right. So what I've done in the inside, I did this before, and you can see I used some ribbon to cover up the little tiny bit where the paper didn't quite match, is I just did a light pencil line with where I want, like sort of where it's divided up. I'm looking for an eraser now, which I can't seem to find, so I can erase those after I've made my holes. But just so that they're evenly spread across the spine, just to save a little bit of time. So, and I marked the center as well. And I did that just to, just for time saving sake, really. So I'm going to line that up and mark there where my holes are, and there. And then for this one, this is a little bit off this one. Oh well, we can make it work. There. It's actually really off. You know what? Not a big deal. There, because I'm going to cover the spine on the outside anyway with this. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be using black, huh? How much is that going to show? Okay, maybe change plans. Maybe I go with this one. One, two, three-ish. And 1, 2, 3-ish. Now I need to find my needle. There it is. This is waxed thread. If you don't have it, it's not a big deal. You can use embroidery floss. Waxed thread is nice because when you tie the knot, it won't slip. But you don't need it. I use it because I have it, because it came with the kit, and really I mostly got the kit because of the awl. And the thread was kind of a bonus. All right. So, back signature. I'm going to erase all of the lines except for just where I've marked to poke. Actually, maybe I'll just poke them now and get that part done with. And then I can erase everything. I didn't end up doing a good job lining things up. I'm off by about 1/2 centimeter, but because it's going to be hidden, it's not a huge deal. Alright, so this is the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Go in, leave a little bit of a tail, up through the back, and find your hole. Through the middle again, being careful not to split the thread, or you just won't be, like, it's not a huge deal, you can fix it, but it just makes it hard. You won't be able to tighten it if you split the thread. Help if I wasn't caught up, huh? There we go. Go figure, so much easier. Through the next hole. So if you're not going to cover the spine, hopefully you would do a better job of lining things up than I did. There we go. Making a slightly bigger hole would probably make it easier too. There we go. Not quite even. Just even these out a little bit. And then you're going to go underneath your first thread so that you can see I'm on either side of the center there. Tighten that up. Do a double knot, or square knot, granny knot, whichever. There we go. First signature in. And next. If I can find my other thread to fall. I'm blind. You guys probably see it. That's not it. And oh no, you don't see it. It's on the floor. Okay. I'm thinking like, how did I lose it so completely? All right. You know what was so weird yesterday? When I was waiting for my daughter, I was in the van, and it wasn't that cold out. Like, it was a little bit chilly, but it was, I think it went like 6 degrees or something Celsius, which for December is really good. So by the end of it, I was a little bit chilly, but not really cold. But after we left, and I turned the van on, and it started heating up, my hands got so cold while everything else was heating up, and it was so weird, to the point where my fingers were like white. And even after like half hour, 45 minutes, I couldn't feel the pads of my fingers, like using the blinkers in the van. I couldn't feel my skin against. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and line this up at the same time, and it's not going too well. I couldn't feel my fingers. They were that numb that I had to, like, I don't know, it was weird. They were so white and numb, and even after I warmed up and everything else was warmed up, my fingers just would not warm up for like an hour after being in the warmth. And they were white, and then they went red. It was just strange, and I don't know. My fingers tend to get cold easily anyway, but that was kind of weird. But maybe that's just something that happens when you're, I don't know. Like, I'm not old, I'm gonna be 40, but maybe it's just something that happens as you get older. But if you've had that, let me know if you know what it is or what. This is probably really awkward for you. All right. Okay, that's pretty well, not really lined up. Let me get on the other side. Yeah, that's all right. Tighten this up. Clip off. All right. So, not perfect as usual. Things happen that I need to fix and cover up, like this. But I was going to cover it anyway, so that's why I didn't worry too much about it. But the pages inside are all lined up. I'll trim these, not yet. I'll trim them when I've decided if I'm going to put any kind of charm on them first. Oops, scraps. So next, oh, that's the side where, yeah, another mistake that I had made. I went to glue this on ahead of time and then had to pull it off because then I realized, oh yeah, signatures need to be put in first. All right, I'm just using some tacky glue. I don't want it to show through the big holes too much. So it's not too shiny, but we'll see. Okay, so go up down the middle because there's a ribbon there that will hide it. And then kind of on the corners, here the edge. This edge. I feel like there's something else I wanted to mention. I don't remember what. Oh yeah, the Canada Post strike. That is technically over. They're forced back to work, so I guess things haven't really been resolved, but the strike is over at least for now. I'm not going to list stuff quite yet in my Etsy because the backlog that they're going to be dealing with is going to be insane. And I don't want to mail something that could potentially end up super delayed because of that backlog. I'd rather hear news that that they've caught up and, you know, delivery times are about what they should be and everything. So probably a couple of weeks, but then I will be opening up my Etsy shop and listing the denim journal that I did a video for, a flip through for, and this one when it's finished. Well, this one, we'll see if when it gets finished. Okay. Hopefully that won't be too shiny. Get these edges down. So yeah, things are in the right direction, at least for the strike, but just because I'd said before, or posted before, that I was waiting for the strike to be over, it is over, but now I kind of need to wait for them to catch up, because I don't want stuff getting lost in the mail or just sitting places for ages and then people worry that it's lost and all that. All right. I think that looks all right. I think I like how this is coming together. I have no idea how long this is going. About half an hour. Okay. So here we go. Glue on, or cap on glue. Should be done with that. So next video we will start decorating. It's going to attach there. There's the first signature into the second. I love those deer. That's one thing I miss about having moved here, is not seeing any deer, because there are no deer here. I'm glad that I don't have to worry about them jumping on the road in front of us when we're driving at night or in the fog. But it was always kind of special to, you know, you look out over a field and you see a whole herd of deer. Just kind of, that was kind of sweet. I miss that a little bit. All right. So that is this. I don't know if they have the exact same kit on Amazon, but if you look for bookbinding kit or bookbinding tools, you should be able to find something at least similar if you're looking for, you know, an all-in-wax thread and everything. And I will try to find the page where I got this bookbinding cradle from. And what I did is I marked the middle, because if you're using a regular 8.5 by 11 paper, which I don't know if I have one around that's not trimmed, but if you're using regular size 8.5 by 11 paper and you fold it and everything, then it fits this pretty perfectly. And then I marked the middle just so I know, you know, where the middle is, and then I just go with the same number of holes in from each side. So I will try to find the page that is from, or at least one that's really similar if they don't have the same one anymore. And that is it for today, because now I need to bring out leftovers to the chickens, and I need to do the icing for my son's cake, and make sure that my daughter's all set for her club today, and all the other things that adults need to do, I guess. And I'll try doing the next video soon. I don't know when it will be able to be exactly, but we will start decorating. And I've started fussy cutting some of the pieces out. Some of them I didn't cut out because it'll be faster with the trimmer than it was with the scissors in the van when I was waiting. And some of these will probably end up being backed, so I'll back them before I cut them out, so I only have to cut them once. But here's some of the little bits and pieces that came with the kit. So those will be fun. I have some other things. This is just the pieces I already cut out, like that moose and the bird. I have some other pictures and things and cards that I will dig out. And that will be that. And that's going to be what we do next time. Alright, I hope everyone has a great day. And thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. If you want to keep seeing how this journal turns out, you can subscribe. You can like the video. And I guess that's it. I'll see you next time. Bye!